So, hello everybody, and welcome back to our Dwarf Fortress adventure mode. I am Albert.
I'm Joe. That "so" threw me off there. That was
What did?
I don't know. You said "so," and I was just like, "What?" I don't think you ever. Right.
I figured you're gonna use a cold. We had cold open material. You're gonna use the cold open
Sometimes
material.
I don't. I don't like to force
Okay.
it if there isn't a natural one.
I felt like that was pretty good.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm looking around for sewer.
Okay. Yes, that was the. I just want to make sure you remembered we were in this. We're in basically a city, the equivalent of a city in Dwarf Fortress. And supposedly
Carrying my arm around.
There's
looking at people's wares.
Yeah, we looked at some wares. Someone pointed out that when we were trading, we were looking at weights and not values, but I don't know.
I thought that was like a way old comment for when we were playing.
Oh, was that from like Fortress mode?
Like Fortress mode. That's just what I registered it as. They have both, by the way. They list weight and value.
In Fortress mode, we may not have the appraisal function. I'm going there now.
You mean in adventure mode?
Yeah, our guy might just be like, I don't know what this is worth, but it weighs this much.
That's possible.
That's our guy. That's totally
us.
This
is a giant building. All I want to do is see it turn into a giant building.
It's cross-branding. Well done, Albert.
Yeah, I'm advertising for Steven Universe.
Well, Hannah's streams are inundated with...
I don't want to go up there.
I'm
just wandering around. This is the castle, I think. So the town's out here. I'm going to turn off tracks. Yeah, that's the right key.
So we have been getting a slew of comments on much older stuff. You are correct. A lot of people are finding us anew, which is great. But that was... Nope. The comment numbers in the trade screen are not prices, but weights was for our last episode.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we followed up. Interesting. So this is Thermaton. So I had then asked, so where do we find prices? He says you can't. If you ask for offer currency, then press T to trade, you can get a rough idea of how much things are worth, but there are no fixed prices in bartering. Here's a cool life hack if you're ever bartering for food while hungry and broke. Just eat the food right there in the shop. The merchant won't care. It's not stealing unless you take the item off the premises without paying. And if the food is in your stomach, it's not in your inventory. Sweet.
So we could just sit here and just take some of these.
We apparently can just eat, yes.
I mean, you don't have to be starving.
Whoa, you're in an open-air butchery?
Yeah.
Sweet.
These cats are real bold walking around here.
Cats.
I don't know what to look for.
Yeah, I was just about to go in there. Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so do you want the sewers?
I think so.
I mean, there's like dungeons and sewer. There's a couple different things underneath these towns.
I'll take whatever, man. Okay. I mean, I'm not really
from dungeons.
Not really digging the looking at what are these many piles of different types of capes and loincloths. Like, I don't enjoy going to Macy's in real life, and I also don't enjoy it in Dwarf Fortress. I'm in Rue 24 of Dwarf Fortress land.
Oh, this is crazy. All right, I don't think we want sewer. Okay, sewers are they are sewers. They're networks of tunnels below a town's roads. They empty into the river. They are not flooded, so their exploration is possible. They sometimes have animal people in them. They're shown on the local travel map as sewer entrance in the building list.
Well, let's do that then. Let's walk around and see what we see.
There's also dungeons, which I'm now going to look up.
Okay.
And
I'm going to see if I see a sewer entrance.
Man, there's a lot of different... Dungeons are the intricate network of halls, lanes, and tunnels, alleys, cellars, mansions, and passages that lie beneath a keep in a town. So we have to find the keep. That also is true.
Well, the keep is over here, I think.
No, so sewers are everywhere, are in towns. But the keep...
Yeah, but we're looking for the entrance.
Yeah, okay, that's by the river. Or actually, it'll be in the overhead map. I'm not watching you right now, so I'm sort of...
Yeah, I'm in the overhead map.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. I'm saying I don't see it here.
And then under the temple, you can find catacombs. Now, seeing as it's procedurally generated, it's hard to... the sewer entrance may not be in a sane place. And the sewers, dungeons, and catacombs overlap a decent amount, it says. You can often find entrances from one into the other. The dungeon is under the keep, though.
That's interesting.
Sewers under the town, catacombs under the temple.
So what is this? Is this a keep?
Oh.
It's not a it's not a
The Nut of Limes, weaponsmith shops, food imports. No, this is like the keep. I think we've seen that does look keep-like.
I thought it was a tavern or something that we had.
No, that's a smaller. So there are three different sizes of settlements, let's say.
Okay.
I think the mead hall is in the secondary size, and the keep is in the largest size. I don't think we've been to a keep, at least not when we had our wits about us and knew what was going on. And I think keeps are attached to these ones, which have all the shops and wares and stuff. And they're usually like square, high walls.
I've seen that thing.
But we have not seen that together on an adventure mode stream. I don't believe. Here's the party.
So you don't think that the thing that we were just in is a keep?
I was not on screen. I was not on screen. I was in Google. Yeah, this seems keep-like to me.
Yeah. Okay.
So underneath that, so the trick is going...
I know how to go up from here. Like, over here is this tower. I wonder if this guy will fight with me.
The greasy-haired dwarf axeman. Hey, it's me.
English?
Oh,
wait.
What? Oh, look!
Didn't we have English in...
Yeah. He's English no Kim Kong.
Oh, we're both named English. I was confused there. I was like, that can't be right. I just thought like it was an old character.
No.
Hi, Bob. My name is Bob. Yeah. So, Bob, you want to come traveling with me? Where's yeah, join me on adventures.
Endless comedy.
Yeah, band so large, you won't come with
just
me.
Endless.
Lots of people in here. Looking for the entrance to this particular... Here we go. All right, here's by the way, are we yeah, good.
Yes. What?
I put up my weapon. I didn't want to be involved in a fight here. So here's a little trapdoor. We're going to go down, and here we are.
All right.
Our first dungeon?
If we're there yet. What?
Do you think there's any dragons in here?
What?
There's a bunch of dead bodies in here, Joe.
Well, that's a tad disturbing.
Oh, I have the human skeleton.
Great.
On my right hand. I've got the dwarf skeleton. I was really hoping that the dwarf was like that there was some armor there or something.
Yeah, that's what you just picked up. It's like when you lift the chest up over your head.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, large. All right, nothing there that fits me. I mean, this is a human town.
Yes. Human town. This is interesting, though. I wonder if this is
like a tomb or something?
Something. And they're not really treating them very well if it's a tomb.
Yeah, that's a good
polished
point.
And built this room for you. Just lie there and die. That'll be fine. The mice will pick your bones clean. Our highest honor.
I mean, it's not that different from like Tibetan sky burial, only it's not in the sky.
Also, there's no like symmetry, or they really appear to just have thrown bodies down here. Ooh.
The rats moved him around. Or maybe it's one of those situations where there was a poltergeist.
Oh, of course. Silver whip. Slack that whip.
This is cool, though. I've never been down on these places before. I've been in keeps before, but never in a...
It's possible this still isn't what we want, and there's even lower, but yeah, I'm happy to poke around in here.
Well, yeah, it's not like the most revolutionary thing to walk around underneath one of these sort of government centers and find stuff. Ooh. I got the rose-cut rubies with my rubies.
Nice. That actually is a thing I can see in my mind as being pretty. Whereas we just also passed a Gorlock bone bracelet, which I wasn't really able to translate.
I don't know what a Gorlock is.
Nope, didn't help. I was not, yeah.
Also, don't know how you build the bracelet out of the bone. Like, are you carving the bone into little links? Because that could be cool.
That would be amazing. But I think you possibly just hollow out a large enough bone.
Just gonna steal all their gems.
Yeah.
They're not marked as, like, we own these.
No, they're not. We're a jewel thief now. Da-dun, da-dun.
We are literally the one-armed bandit. Oh, nope, I wanted to get the rubies. I'm gonna drop the stupid bag.
What's that right above you? Around. Oh, it's a bracelet. Oh.
Yeah, I looked at it. You can kind of tell, too, because it's like a little round thing.
Yep.
An iron spear
and a decent place to
halberd.
Gear up, it looks like, too. I mean, I guess we've known that, but the larger city is even better, it looks like.
Yeah, but these aren't our size. We're dwarf size.
For human size.
Yes. There's another way to go down.
Way to go down.
I'm going to look around for any gems that they have that they're not using. Trade them above.
I like how we've taken we are literally a one-armed bandit now.
You kind of blew your load early on that title,
I'm sorry. I thought that the episode where we actually lost our arm would be a good place. I can make it work this time around.
You can wicked work?
Wicca.
Work?
And my allergies are crushing me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You still?
The trees are still mating. It's really annoying.
Okay.
Maybe it has been worse in the past, but it just keeps going, and it's very, very bad season. Can we hand gems over for food? We probably can, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. We got to get back to Silver Mall. I'm trying to see if there's anything like weapon-wise that I want down here, because that's obviously not dependent on size. Because I can be a flea and wield a full, halberd above my head in Dwarf Fortress. I just want to see that now. It's like you're just in a room and all of a sudden this halberd
just hops over to you
across the... Man, I wish we were human.
Yeah. Well, then we wouldn't have our unique individuality.
That's true.
There's some sort of weapon there. Oh, okay. The slashes are weapons.
I know.
Right.
An iron maul.
What do we do? We're our strike. That's right. We're just a striker.
Yeah. Currently, we're just kicking people with our toes.
Not kicking though.
Not literally, but I'm saying that's the motion that we make.
Yes.
I'll get this silver longsword. That's a nice.
All right.
What?
Whenever something is silver, you're always like woo. Whereas that doesn't always mean much. You've believe me, you've had silver weapons catch your eye before in this series.
Oh yeah, no, I have. I feel like there was one time in Fortress mode where you said, "Oh yeah, silver warhammers are the best," and in my mind, I just translated over, "Silver's the best for everything at all times."
Nice and dense. I think it's pretty good. I think lead is better technically, but silver's good. No, maybe silver's best. Whatever. Anyway, yes. Ooh, more stairs.
I don't think silver. Well, I mean, maybe like literally in a sword quality wouldn't be the best, but if you don't have steel,
iron, then silver is kind of soft. In the range of things, I think.
Do weapons get dulled in Dwarf Fortress?
They can break. Yeah. I don't know if that their effectiveness goes down as they wear, but they can definitely break. I roar.
I remember that being added, and I don't think I've ever seen it happen.
I've had my weapons snap.
Abductions.
Man, I was getting
several years ago. This guy got abducted. Listen, man, if it doesn't get caught in the first 24 hours, your chances are real bad.
It becomes a body hunt, not a human hunt.
But sure, I'm gonna ask about. The guy who not only is the dude who got kidnapped probably dead. He also knows, the kidnapper, he died.
He's just holding on to hope. Okay, look. Wait. Okay. Well.
What did you want?
No, go on. I'll point. It's going to be on the screen for a while, I think.
I'll just ask him about this.
What is it?
I don't know. It was something on the list. What did you want to look for?
Lower left. Excuse me. We're in the sewers of evening. Yeah. So we've crossed over. Just technically, we should have been in the dungeon right under the keep.
I wasn't even looking at where we were before. Here's more bodies.
Which is real weird. I don't know what that's about. Like, even procedurally generated, why would the game have been like, let's kill a bunch of people, strip them naked, and put them down here?
I just had a really weird thought where I was like, I don't know if I can get out. And I was like, I can just skydive if I get stuck.
All right, let's read that bad boy.
Monstrous sculpted and other travesties. That's a LEGO Worlds thing, by the way.
Yes.
Written portion consists of 53-page guide entitled Monstrous Sculpted and Other Travesties. Authored by that guy. Ripe saved. It concerns the pits of Monstrous Sculpted. The writing is excessively ornate and has a touch of melancholy. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. I'm disappointed at how often the prose is just okay.
I really want to level someone up to be an excellent author and then strew books around the world. I really want to be able to play this game a lot and leave a world for you to, enough for that you would definitely come across a bunch of the things I've done. The thing is, the world is so detailed and ornate. That doesn't often happen.
So would this be like a real small world that would have a lot of stuff that you could explore? Kind of stuff?
I guess we make the map small enough. It's possible to do that.
Speaking of which, we should let people know that our current plan is this series is going to go to episode 50, as did our Fortress Mode series, and then at the moment we are intending to play RimWorld.
We're gonna have a let's learn RimWorld. Neither one of us has really done that much with it. When we started Dwarf Fortress, I was pretty far along in Fortress mode and was teaching Al. Then Al got into Adventure mode while doing that, so we had a decent base to build off of. But we're both gonna be
this. I can actually wear this.
Hooray! You have nothing left to wear. Oh, your cape. We're obviously gonna do some research before we dive in the first time, but it's gonna be pretty. Oh, wow.
There's all kind of stuff I can wear right here.
What is this?
I don't know. There must be dwarves living down here.
Oh.
Get some of that.
I don't know what this is. Hooray!
Wait a minute.
All right, you shop. I'm also going to tell the story of Mothek. No.
Oh, yes. Tell the story of Mothek. Tell me the story of Mothek.
We had planned on bringing Mothek back for the final episode and assaulting that tower. We'd gotten a lot of great advice about using hammers and butchering the things after you had killed them. So I went in to level up Mothek. He happened to be near the tower, and I figured, well, just slaughtering zombies is a good way to just get your hammer skills up. Because I didn't want to... The only other way I could think of is to come to a place like this and kill everyone, but whatever. There was targets aplenty there, and I started butchering them when they died. A round of reses hit, though, and the freaking skin came to life. I had elf skins and dwarf skins chasing after me by, like, I don't even know. There was a lot of them, to the point where... Plus, maybe if I switched to my sword, I could have been able to dispatch them better. But I was still intent on my hammer. I was focused on hammering them, and hammer against skin doesn't do a whole lot. Just kept bending the skin. Mothek eventually got overtaken by living skin, smothered, dragged to the ground, and he didn't even die. The skin just kept being like, you are pushed by the elf skin. His attack is ineffective. But he was so covered, he couldn't get up and just kept fainting, waking up, fainting, waking up, fainting, which is horrifying. I had to eventually quit. It was one of the worst endings I've ever heard of for an adventure. He's just sitting there now, to this day, unable to move, because he gets one square away, he's on the ground, he's extremely tired from all the blocking and dodging he has to do.
Smothered by living skin.
Yes. He's at like 0.2 movement to their 1, so if he tries to roll, he has to do a bunch of... He gets pushed a lot, so he's still exhausted, and then he faints, and then he wakes up, and it's just this endless...
I'm trying to find something to wear here.
Slowly starving to death while living skin just thinking it doesn't have you dead yet, still tries to attack you. Unaware that it has you pinned to the ground.
Chain leggings I can put on.
Wow, this is nice.
That's good. Just trying to see what I'm wearing. Like, it's difficult to see what I'm wearing.
There's no compare.
The UI in this. Okay, we're fine. That's all good. Maybe I'll wear some more stuff later. I am confused about, like... what everything is. That's a regular iron low boot.
I have no idea.
Are we wearing boots of any kind? How would we know? I'm looking for left or right foot.
We've
got silk shoes.
Wow.
Remove some of my silk shoes.
One of your your left silk shoe and put on an iron boot.
Where is the... Nope. Left foot, silk shoes, E. Right. Put on that iron low boot.
Fantastic.
I've got the one iron boot. You know what they say about the iron boot going up the stairs and the silk slipper going down the stairs?
No.
Oh, okay.
With the one-armed ostrich?
It's a statement about, like, the civilizations and how
really?
that... Yeah,
I
how
see what you're saying.
The civilization... this is a Dan Carlin thing, by the way. If you're on the good end of the civilization, you're probably declining because you're getting soft. But you're, like, having a really great life, and then the end of the civilization that has a crappy life is working its way up because it has things so much harder, but it has a crappy life. Mm-hmm. So you want to be in the silk shoe side of the civilization, but, like, not before you hit the bottom of the stair.
What if you're a bird wearing one iron shoe and one silk shoe?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's going up and downstairs in a sewer.
Oh, we got a copper helm? I'll wear that, thank you. I don't... Am I wearing a cap or something?
Removing, yes.
Where's my head? I already have
you have a copper helm.
Copper helm on. Well, never mind then. I'll drop my copper helm.
It might be better, but I honestly can't remember.
I don't care that much. And this has turned into a little bit more of just a walking around picking stuff up than I wanted to. I really want to get back up to the top if I can find my way up there.
Mm-hmm. You can just skydive.
Skydive with my umbrella. My umbrella. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. And
It's a great sock. I like how you're stopping.
Was it really?
Yes.
I didn't even notice.
I can't tell, again, because the tile sets are slightly different. It's always a little hard to tell what's the star and what's the superstar for the quality rankings.
I think I can go up more here. Yeah, this is an X, so...
You can also go down more, or you're at the length.
Oh, I could go down more?
It's an X, it's up, down.
No, yeah, I already went to the bottom of that one, though.
Fair enough.
This
Now
is
we're
actually
in
the
the
top
faint
of this
hill.
one. I haven't
Yeah.
been here.
We're no longer...
This might be the
now we're in the
interior
sewers.
of the castle.
It looks like
still
the
in the
castle's right
sewers.
above you. Two above you. That looks castle-y.
We talked about way back in the day finding the sewers. I remember that was before we hit 20
Yeah.
at the very least.
Who knew? This was... Here we are. Ta-da! They say you should never meet your heroes, Albert. This might be one of those cases. Remove. You want to remove stuff first.
What kind of shirt am I wearing?
A damaged sea otter leather shirt.
Yeah, I got it. And we'll put that bronze mail shirt on. Nice.
Damn. This is now our single most well-equipped character ever.
That cannot be true.
He's also got a Chet copper plate shirt on. He's got plate, chain, all extremely high quality, which does make a pretty decent difference. Check that out. How can you not look at that right up there on the ground?
Fine. It's an iron pike, Joe.
Yeah.
You want me to get the iron pike?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
You watch. We're going to meet someone who's like, I need an iron pike. I'd be like, ha!
That's not how... This is not Lego Worlds. They're not, walking around with a little quest marker above their head, and they'll be like,
no, it is
do
not.
you have any electric guitars? You do? I'll give you a banana.
It's an accurate description of Lego Worlds from what I've seen. Where's your
and also a lot of money, but the money is almost worthless in that game.
What are you doing next Monday?
Probably Kerbal.
Oh, interesting. Look over. Oh, we've been there.
Yeah, I'm gonna... So, for those of you guys who don't know, we stream on Beam.
Beam.pro.
Not on... Because we're too cool for Twitch.
Basically. Yes.
And, I have a Monday morning stream. Which I have been doing Lego. I keep fighting the stupid legendary coordinates. I am working on that on my own. Finding out what... apparently it's only confusing to me, because there's all these other tutorials are just like... This is super easy, guys.
Skip
You just
some
type it in.
ridiculously benign but
Just
important
the
step.
format of how you put them in. Are there... Mm-hmm. Do you have spaces? Do you use the X's and Y's?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use the dashes like they do in the rest of the...
Do you use the dashes like they do? I think this is the stairway you came down in to begin with.
I think it is... No. Wait, yes?
Yeah, because it was an up-down stair. It's the only up-down stair I've seen in the game, almost.
You get them more in dwarf places. But
yeah,
I've been...
Those are...
This is the top, and there's no exit up here.
All right. Well, I was incorrect.
Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, there's no doors that lead out from these places. And there's no stairways going up or down. So I think I got to go back down and then go up a different stair.
Whoa. How about that stair?
Yeah. I'm going to go with that.
That's going to be a hatch in a... Yep. I'm like a genius like that. We never use the up-down
savant.
view, but it's right there, and boy, does it help. I'm keeping an eye on that for
Also,
you.
here's our, not tracks exactly. I guess just hey, we've been here before. You heard a sound here at one point.
I think, not tracks, because you're not tracking anything. Right?
It's a what?
What is that? You're right. Because you're not tracking anything. It's like your memory. Now we're back to these stairs.
You're right. All right, we'll go over to this different place.
There's other hatches. There's a hatch.
Yeah, we might want to go down and then back up, because it looks like over here to the left of us, we've seen that. So probably want to go down this hatch. Thank you, procedurally generated worlds.
This is
you're the best.
Kind of creepy, to be honest. And this is just the sewers.
I mean, as opposed to what?
The dungeon. I would expect the dungeon to be creepier than the sewers.
Here we find a guy. There are some guys here. So,
hello. Did you kill all these people? Are you a mass murderer hiding out in the sewer? I also like how
we don't have
at
room
times
to judge.
we're in the keep and at times we're in the sewers. But that might mean something, but I don't really know.
Oh, here's a little door. All right. I'm going to have to look at this weapon. It's a silver spear, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's better than all the other spears. Based on that one thing you told me one time. Copper longsword.
I mean, we have no skills except we should just stick with striking.
Yeah, okay, so here's where we came down.
Sweet. We're now in the Faint Hill.
Yeah, there's a lot of other pieces here that we haven't explored, but I am not interested in digging too deep down into...
So that was the sewer. Now we're at the Castle of Rewarding. There's a lot of people here. We could level the hell out of ourselves. Yes!
Wait, no, okay. Start a new conversation.
I'm gonna grab a soda real quick.
Let's see, I guess I'm gonna begin a performance. Tell a story. Why do I know all these people? I guess...
Do you? Haven't we gone into this menu and haven't been like, you don't know anything about that?
Well, these people were all born... Like, nobody was born 1,000 years ago. They're all born 230s or the 190s.
I think you literally know them. Click on one of them, make sure all this list isn't just a red herring. Okay, never mind. I thought sometimes we'd go in here and we get like 3 deep and it'd be like, yeah, you don't know anything about that though.
We know a ton of this person, so we can talk about how he started as a ranger of the dwarf Iton Takendors or something. We can talk about the marriage of the dwarf Iton Takendors to the dwarf Mistim combat traded.
Oh, that's how we know him.
How do we know him?
It's Mistim's husband, wife.
Oh yeah?
Look, based on what I'm seeing
I see
here,
that now.
Yes.
The mercenary operation of the dwarf Iton Takendor is based in Daicharm. These guys were married in the year 1, by the way.
I'm thinking that's a typo.
Oh, let me see.
Boy, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Maybe not. Maybe they did. I don't know. That was just my theory.
And then they visited. They just sort of, in their old age, they kind of got an RV and traveled around.
Reunion. What's the reunion? Tell the reunion. See, that's cut off too. The reunion of the dwarf with the dwarf and the...
Let me go to see, in 176. You're right.
So what's the reunion all about? Dwarf Mistim. Oh, that's nice.
Iton. All right.
Here we go. Performing occupied. So it's past time. Whoa.
Stumble over the details.
I am not governed by urges.
Oh, I want to hear more of that conversation.
That's nothing. That guy's just that on edge. That's all he's just like, I'm not governed by urges! He's the guy who killed everyone in the sewer. He's like, I'm fine, I can control them!
I was thinking of the more like nerdy, like, excuse me, it's all about logic, sir. Is anybody commenting? Storyteller could be work. Storytelling is murdering.
The storyteller is talking murdering.
About
what?
The Swamp Titan middling. Swamp Titan.
Ooh, look, that guy's only killed 2. Hang on a second. Let me just.
Submerged Sucked.
Submerged Sucked. That's a great name. Oh my god.
And he's a Swamp Titan too, which makes 100% of the sense.
Oh, that's great.
He's like, well, he's very much on brand.
Yeah.
He's just getting started. He's kind of like us, He's like, well,
I've killed 2, but
you can't just start out with a whole, empire. You have to start by killing 1 or 2 people.
But he killed those 2 in a bog with bogs. Their names were Bog. And he drowned the bodies.
He's got that Dwarf Fortress SEO going.
Yeah, it's great.
That's really important.
We're stumbling. It's a waste of time. That's what this storyteller is. I tell you what.
Oh no! Wow, it got worse at the end. Mistim even didn't like the story. It was like, wow, I was
look at the third one down. I've never seen that one. This storyteller?
The storyteller? Awful.
The storyteller makes me retch. Wow. Albert. Wait, are we wearing a rose-cut ruby something? The Skype thing's in the way. Lower right.
Yeah, with rose-cut weapon.
Oh,
rose-cut rubies.
Oh, that's what we're holding in our hand.
So
we totally didn't steal from this castle.
Well, it was in the sewer.
True.
They flushed them like it's, now there's...
Well, to be fair, the food vendors had solid gold tables with silk sacks on top of them with like asparagus in it. So maybe they are just flushing gems down the toilet. Wait, go back. We got to ask about Bog Sucked.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I would ask outside, but yeah, you're probably right. We should ask in here.
Also, we should make sure we're full up on food before we...
There's a priest. The priest.
Power gloves.
Do you have a story to tell?
you overrated and not that
power
cool?
gloves, priest of the great god Nintendo. Okay.
Do we have a story to tell?
I don't know if there's any more to that bit.
Not really. That's kind of like the power glove. It's there.
There's
it's
no
funny.
god but Nintendo, and Mario is his prophet. Okay.
Worship not the Sonic.
Yes. See, I knew there was more to it, but you're stuffed up, and I'm a little bit off today. So, I guess I can just search for bog.
We think so. We don't understand. Hey, that actually worked. That's the first time I think on record that's worked. You are the
dwarf.
The priest says
Sure-assed stockade faint. Sorry.
That's fine.
He's well-traveled and would have that information. Yeah, he was just talking about it. No.
Now you have to. Which one of these idiots is? Oh, we don't know their names. Shout out hello. Does that work? Did we try that once?
I think it's just one person answers.
Oh, right.
We know it's a dwarf. We can just talk to dwarves, yeah. That's not him.
That guy's sleeping. There's two dwarves north of you, yeah.
That's not him. I like how they didn't like the story, but they're like, you're not going to... I don't know if they're saying, you're not going to tell another story, are you?
That guy's asleep.
He's asleep.
Hello! I mean... That always gets me. Basically. And the rest of the room's like, dude, the guy's on the floor with his eyes shut. Why are you screaming at him from the doorway? Hi! Bear pink.
Okay, I'm just going to ask other people about...
Yeah, he might not be in this thing. Well, no, we heard him talking about it. That's right. He'll just say he's around here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you're just going to ask about Bog?
Ongoing conversation. I'm not going to bypass greeting.
You're talking to
Ask for directions to Bog.
You're talking to the guy who's asleep.
Oh. Well, that wasn't my best moment. I just want to talk to...
Why are you a little off today, Albert?
Oh, was put off by... I had to go get fingerprinted, and the fingerprint machine didn't work, so I was sitting there... Like, me and my wife are both going to get fingerprinted.
They both got caught stealing...
Yeah.
Oh, Bear Paint Escorts. We talked to him already. We know who that is.
Oh, did we?
We had a Paint Escorts.
There he is.
Albert's becoming a foster parent. He's not actually a criminal. That's why he's getting his fingerprint taken.
Nice. The tentacle of sullying.
This is the single greatest name. This guy wow. The Swamp Titan Bog Submerged Sucked. Oh, glacial doesn't quite work. Glacial dunes of spray. Tentacle of sullying in the murk of glistening. All outside of the glacial dunes. That's just uncanny.
Just so, by the way, in case you missed it, particular outlaws have been causing us much hardship. They have a town called Strapping Breakfast somewhere in the hills of Lightning.
No, that's not buttery breakfasts of squeezings, right?
No. That's the swan lady's in charge of that now.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's a swan. Wasn't it a swan?
Yeah, it was definitely a swan.
So let's see.
We haven't asked the directions to the place yet. We've gotten the name of the place. Oh, right,
you're right. Yeah. I got you. Okay. I'm going with Bear. Ask for directions to Murk. I'm sorry, do we want the glistening?
The tentacle of sullying or the murk of glistening or something. One of these.
That's not the one. How about tentacle? That's the one.
Boom.
Inaccessible from here.
Boom.
Crap.
What does that mean?
See, that means it's over the ocean. There's no boats yet. So this Swamp Titan had like a real good setup, but he hasn't remembered the primary rule of starting your own business, which is location.
Mm-hmm. And they haven't
not going to get very many adventurers to come by to kill you if you're out in the boondocks.
Granted,
let's try to do some trading.
Maybe he's going for a niche market. That's maybe his game plan. Big fish in a small pond. That's crowns? This guy sells...
I think it's a sign. I'm pretty sure that's a sign.
I know that, but it tells you what they sell inside, Albert. General Imports. Yeah, it just looks like dense
bent grass.
No, that's... that's what's under the sign.
No, I get that. I'm wondering if the bent grass is a type of grass or if it's just grass that's been bent.
I think there'd be a space there. This is just carvings and stuff.
You don't want to buy any carvings?
It's
Fine.
up to you. I thought, I don't know. Yeah, go nuts. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I don't think they're going to have like a lot of
I think they sell, well, again, if you go to the...
amulets. You think they sell dwarf stuff?
I have no idea. If you're a shopkeep, you're going to keep different sizes, right?
I would, but okay, so there's a weaponsmith shop somewhere around here.
Yes.
I guess we can look for this one with this. There's also
Cheese
food markets. Yeah. And here's gem cutter shop, leather shop,
Leather clothing
woven
shop.
clothing shop.
None of that.
Yeah.
We don't want any of that.
No, we don't.
What, the gems?
No, the leather clothing.
There's a warehouse.
Here's the warehouse district.
That might be easier.
Power Rangers around here. I'm gonna look for the weaponsmith
Yes. Yes.
to start with.
Yes, indeed.
Probably not the guy with the goblet sign.
Nope. We know that's the inn or the tavern or whatever. That's a berry sign. I don't know what that is. Hey,
This is probably it.
that's definitely it.
Okay.
Just a hunch. Hello.
Joseph likes them slashes.
Mm-hmm.
Zynga hero weighted.
Zynga. He's on that new show, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. No, all the kids are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Way to be topical, Joe.
I was trying to make it like, what would the Big Bang Theory be in Dwarf Fortress world? And I just got locked into like the procedurally
It's
generated.
unrelated. Completely unrelated, but I heard it, well, somewhat related to Big Bang Theory. I heard an interview with former Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke, and he had all this like really smart stuff to say about the economy, and they're like, yeah, so what are you doing now that you're not Fed? And he's like, well, I have a lot more time to do stuff, entertainment wise, so I'm watching a lot of Big Bang Theory. I lost the respect of so many nerds.
2 up.
Thank you. Okay.
That's not that great.
The Big Bang Theory? No, it's not.
It's really not. No, but this. Also, we don't have any idea what to trade. We could we have all these gems.
How many of these? I thought I had. Is it just all the rubies? I thought I had more than one.
I don't know. This is rose cut rubies, emeralds.
Here's Brulette cut sards.
Sure. Your left upper arm.
I have my upper arm, darn it.
What do we want any of this stuff? It's not even that great quality. We found much better stuff under the
yeah, that's true.
Oh wow, does this just keep going?
Yeah. Oh, there it stops.
We could trade our gems for coins.
Let's see what we can get. Do we want it?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I
don't know if these gems are worth 3,000 whatever bucks.
It's just the star guskum copper bucks.
Ask or offer currency. Yeah, okay.
What? Hey.
Ask for how much?
So
that's how much it's worth. 223, that's the max.
Maybe.
So now we know how we have $223 worth of
Sure.
just gonna get some of this tuna meat.
What are you gonna get there? Bluefin
And
tuna
eat
meat.
it.
N. Turn down for what? You
Prepared sperm whale brain. They're hawking their wares.
Just drink too while you're in the consuming mood.
Okay. What's our time like?
We're 45-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can trade for some armor, and then I guess we'll call this one. It's kind of low key, but that's fine.
Loki?
They don't all gotta be exploding, getting smothered by the living piles of skin.
Yeah.
As apparently happened to you.
They don't have to be that at all. That was horrifying.
Just as a little taste, by the way, for people who are looking forward to the RimWorld thing, a lot of times when you have your colonists eat their dead former partners, they get sad. So
that is a thing that can happen.
Just a little advance on things that I've learned. Maybe don't do that.
That makes them sad. We can check out the catacombs next.
Where?
That's under the temple.
Where's the temple? Is this the temple?
That's the monastery.
Monastery of Loyalty?
Oh, maybe it's just a monastery. Oh no, well, there's a thing.
Oh, it's just a monastery,
There's a
Joe.
ramp in the lower right.
Oh, right, yes, because We've seen a ton of those so far.
Well, I meant as in maybe this isn't. Maybe a temple and a monastery are separate, and I was mistaking things.
Oh,
is what I meant.
No, I'm digging on checking out that monastery. I'm looking around to see if I can find.
We're a one-armed cassowary walking around.
Something that'll be good protection. I'm not seeing much. With this
it was a
trinket
leather
store here. What?
Leather clothing store?
Yeah, leather's fine.
There's a leather store. Clothing is not what we want. It was leather clothing. It was specifically a leather clothing store.
You just got bags in this store. Lead cabinets.
These guys are not doing as well as the food importers.
Or maybe they're... No, yeah, they've got hemp trousers. No,
yeah,
not
it's going to be clothes. Leather. This is just leather, I think. But maybe this is... You're not looking at the signs. This is the tanner. You're going to get raw leather here.
Yeah? I did look at the sign earlier. Wood leather shop.
Yeah. Then there was a leather clothing shop.
I remember that in the travel menu, but I don't know where it is here.
Well, did you look at the other clothing shop?
Yeah, we were just in there.
There's one below it.
Oh.
And then there's one below that.
I thought that there were two leather clothing, wood clothing.
Just clothing imports. Sign that says, if that's wood clothing, I want to wear that.
Hello, a cassowary man. I'm a woman, actually. Thank you.
Yeah.
But, trade.
Large. It's all large. Stupid jerks.
Well, maybe, we haven't scrolled down yet.
Carry different sizes, you idiots. This is all about commerce. Like I did have octopus leather leggings though, which is pretty badass.
That is pretty cool. I guess we're gonna call it there though. I mean, we could go and do trading, but I think people understand how that would work in a sort of a theoretical sense, right?
We did it before.
Yeah, I'll trade for this guy for some random carved thing. How about that? Because I do want to finish. I said I had a. I don't want to trade with the farmer. Screw you guys. Everybody wants me to tell a story now.
Yeah, because you told one story that everyone hated. I'm like, oh, here he is.
Again, I like to think that it's just like, oh man, this. You're not going to tell a story, are you? Please. Fantastic. Please come closer and ask again. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. You get a halibut bone figurine of whale sharks. An orca bone figurine of a firefly man.
Swordfish bone figurine of a rodent man. A swordfish bone figurine of a creeping eye. Yup. And trade.
Ah, wonderful. What did we give him?
Good trade. We got rid of our stupid ruby for this bone carving of a creeping eye.
Fantastic.
It's all about the little things, guys.
And that's going to wrap it up for now. I guess we'll poke around in the monastery next and then find more adventure.
Yeah. Only 3 more to go, right?
I forget.
This is 46?
7, 8, 9.
So 4 more to go.
Yeah,
however you count.
That's how math works.
I don't know how math works. But hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I hope that you are not revolting at the idea of us going to RimWorld. I am trying to get into it. It's different. It's similar but different to Dwarf Fortress.
If it's awful, we won't do 50 episodes. If it's amazing, we'll do 50 episodes.
Yep. But that is all we have for today. By the way, these are now coming out early for people who are members over at humanechoes.com. So if you want to get these, and I assume we're going to have the same, I know that we're winding Dwarf Fortress down, but the same release schedule for RimWorld. So if you want to get early access to Dwarf Fortress stuff a whole weekend early, because they come out on Friday for members, go to humanechoes.com and click become a member. For as little as $2 a month, you can help support us and get cool stuff. Not in addition to this, there's also the bonus podcast and a lot of really nifty things that we put out. And this is not just for members, but I do want to plug the new D&D thing, which I love dearly. Really having a lot of fun with that. And I put, it's the first thing we've ever made that I went to my wife and I was like, you've got to hear this. You've got to hear us play. She was like, how do you play a game on just audio? And I was like, no, you'll. And that first episode, that's going to be a bi-weekly thing, I think on Wednesdays.
Yes.
So a lot of exciting stuff happening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye all. Thanks.
If you like the stuff you see on this channel, consider supporting us by becoming a member at humanechoes.com. Members get access to cool stuff like shirts and pins and the awesome bonus podcast. Click the link in the description to find out more.